Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 19 and the Salomon Barrios Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. In case you missed yesterday's episode with Jason Parham, the reason that I've been gone for 2 months has been I've been moving. Had to tear down, pack up, move, and unpack and set back up my whole recording rig, and to say nothing of the rest of my stuff in my home of 15 years. So, yeah, I've been a little bit busy, but I'm back, and hopefully we can get some good action going on with Salomon. So, last time we left off, Salomon was up against the Oakland Athletics, got a couple home runs, 3 hits in the series, but he got totally skunked in the last game. Hopefully, we can do a little bit better than that this time out. Let's go for it. Got a clubhouse day. We can work with our friends, maybe make some bros with Adam Liberatore. What were we working on? I guess we were working on lightning rod. Feels good to come in to work every day when the winds keep rolling. He's feeling it. I'm feeling it. We're all feeling it. Let's keep it rolling. And that should bring us out here against the Pittsburgh Pirates in PNC Park. So let's get out here and get it. I feel a bit strange. I just turned off the commentary for the game, turning off Matt Vescursion and his buddies. It feels a little bit empty. I'm not sure that I can quite fill the space quite like they can do. They certainly will fill some space, I can give them that much. But regardless, Salomon hitting in the 3-hole today, going 4 for 20 in his last 5 games, but overall 284, 26 home runs. Coming to the end of the season, and we will find out whether or not Salomon can maybe get to 30 or even 40 home runs on the year. But first of all, let's just focus on putting some wood on some leather. Slider to the outside and taken for ball 1. That's all for today. That's not career numbers. Yeah, the lack of commentary in the background is creeping me out a little bit. I think I might have to go turn that back on for the next video. We'll give it a try, though. I know some people have said it's sometimes hard to hear me over the chatter of the commentators in the background. I know that... Oh, made contact on that one, but it's just going to be a high fly ball, can of corn to right field, and that'll be the second out of the inning. So, next appearance we see is Salomon on defense. Josh Bell at the plate, leading the Pirates with 23 home runs. Runners first and second, 1 run scratched across already. So Salomon there to pull it in out in right field. I'll remember which position he plays, perhaps. It's only been 2 months. I can't possibly have forgotten which field Salomon plays in. I don't really care about these guys. So, Salomon coming back up. We've pulled 1 back, but it's now 3-1, top 3. 1 on, 1 out. Sinker to the outside, misses for ball 1.
Oh, big guy. See you driving right here. Hey, we need you right here, 1 time.
Cutter. Good spot on that one, but fouled off. That's strike 1. So 1-1 pitch from Musgrove. 4-seamer dots the corner just about, but called a ball.
1 out now.
Nice changeup. Gets Salomon out in front. Swinging on it, and that's a 2-2 count.
Hey, let her rip right here.
Slider inside. fills the count, 3-2.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Oh, that's a nice liner. But that is going to be well within range for the Pirates left fielder, and that is going to be the second out of the inning. So good contact. Just couldn't get the ball down. Next up, Pablo Reyes for the Pirates. 2 on, nobody out, bottom 4. Felix Pena on the mound, struggling a bit. Thrown it to the cutoff man. Had to jump a little bit there at second base, but that'll be the first out of the inning. Don't particularly care about the road to the show report. I mean, we're already in the show. I don't know how much longer. Yeah. Not sure where I was going with that one.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
Top 6, 1 out, nobody on. Musgrove still out there on the mound. Dots the corner with a 4-seamer. That'll be ball 2.
One at a time. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
High fastball well above the zone. Goes 3-0 to Salomon.
Hey, we got one out here.
You got to figure he's going to throw some strikes sooner or later. Connects on it, but it's again just going to be a fly ball to right field. No worries out there, and that'll be the second out of the inning. Gregory Polanco, right fielder. It's now 4-1, top or bottom 6 with a runner on second and nobody out. Cam Bedrosian on in place of Felix Pena. Again, another one out to the Kingdom of Salomon. Can of corn for him, and he's out there to pull it in. It's now 6-1, top 9. And at this point, against Cal Crick, only thing left to do is to swing for the fences and have some fun with it.
Hey, like you can up there. Like you can. Let's go.
Pirate! Come on,
Come on, kids. See and drive.
Fouled off the 2-seamer or the 4-seamer up in the zone. But early on that one.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
Slider inside. Ball 1.
Hey, one down now. One down. Here we go, boys.
High fastball, 97, taken, ball 2.
Hey, let her fly. Let her fly.
Slider to the outside corner. Fills the count to Salomon.
Here we go, kid.
So if he's going to walk me, this will be the time to do it. Because otherwise he's going to groove one. And Salomon is not going to miss.
You got it.
Unfortunately, he's also not going to get it to the wall. Easy catch by the center fielder, and that is going to be Salomon 0 for 4 on the day. And the Angels lose the opening game of the series. Clint Hurdle and his boys very entertained by the 6-1 drubbing that we just received. Hopefully we can do a little bit better next time out. Well, Salomon did not get put in the lineup for the second day of the series, but he is coming in as a pinch hitter. It's 14-4 in the top of the 8th. Aaron Slager's on the mound for the Pirates. And it's just going to be a chopper over there to second. Easy ground out. So Salomon's one appearance on the day comes to nothing. Gets swapped out for Jake Diekman. And the Pirates take another comfortable win against the Angels. Not what you want to see. Well, that was a wet fart of a series. Let's see if we can't maybe do some better work against somebody else. Got a batting care practice day, training day. Here, see what we can do. Work on plate vision cap from Kevin Smith. What else? Power. I mean, we all love power, but I think we need to think about something else. Durability cap. I guess we can give that a try. I mean, we've been saying that Salomon is a little bit injury prone, so maybe working on that core strength and some of his stretches would be advantageous. Hit 3 extra base hits and steal 3 bases over the next 3 games. Well, I gotta get on base first of all, but, you know, we'll give it a try. And we can become bros with JJ Poe. That seems like a good idea to me. Feeling great. Looking insanely locked in at the plate, JJ. That is unmistakably Shohei Ohtani, but, you know, I'm sure you're hitting well too, Shohei. Keep it up, Ohtani-san.
A coach draws a player's attention to an area of possible development.
Yeah, I mean, right field, you gotta have a good cannon on you, but the cannon doesn't help you if you can't put it on target. Okay, next time out is going to be against the Seattle Mariners in T-Mobile Park. So let's get out here and get it.
Now from T-Mobile Park in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. This evening, an exciting pairing of wild card contenders between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it comes your way next. Mike Leake gets the ball for Seattle in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early.
Yeah, as you can hear, I wound up changing up the audio so that the announcers are back. It was just bugging me too much not to hear them in the background. Turn down the volume though, so hopefully I can be heard a little better over them. It's 4-0. Angels on top after the top of the first.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Barrios.
But
he's got it one away.
Liner out to right center field. Salomon is on it, and that'll be the first out of the game. Or the first out of the inning, anyway.
Out to you, Danny.
Well, Josh Harrison is a guy looking to turn
oh, goodness, I don't care about the Mariners lineup.
If you look at his last 10 ball games,
Salomon coming back up to the plate. Still rocking a over 900 OPS, so he is doing real good out here overall. Changeup just misses the corner, ball 1.
Can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch.
What was that? Sinker? Fastball? Yep.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one.
Laid on it.
Game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed.
All right. Hit through the gap on the right, on the left. And he was not able to get the glove to it over there at third. So Salomon on base here to lead off the game. Let's go. Venga.
Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
And, of course, Salomon is on base, and our challenge requires us to try to steal a base.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the run.
Well, that is going to be, unfortunately, a fly out to right field, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's focus our attention on Josh Harrison. Basically your Swiss Army knife.
All right.
For a manager.
Mike Leake got kind of a fast
premium positions, also both corners, and
wind
carries
up.
A nice bat to boot.
Nope. That's inside.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Hey, place it 2. Let's roll it, huh?
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in.
I don't know necessarily that people who are watching aren't aware of this, but what I'm doing in this case is I'm holding down on the control stick and then pressing R1 to extend my lead.
And he
with the idea that by holding R1, if the pitcher attempts a pickoff move, I'm already preloaded it so that Salomon will retreat to the base rather than getting picked off.
Let's go, Mariners! Here we go, here we go!
Runner goes. Pitch
He's going.
to throw.
And the ball eats him up there a bit at second base. Wasn't paying too close attention. I think that was Tim Anderson. So Salomon got himself a 2020 season at this point, 20 stolen bases and 20 home runs. I mean, it's getting kind of late in the year to look for 30-30, but, you know, 2020 is nothing to be ashamed of.
Here we go.
3-1, here it is. Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddy Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddy Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah.
All right, fly ball, right field.
Like the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to
Taken in, but Salomon is going to advance on it, and he's getting up to third base with Mikey Trout coming up. 1 for 1 on the day. Use another base hit or even a home run to get home.
Well hit the other way.
Something like that. Just like that, Mikey. Look at Mikey. I think he likey.
Okay, stand up, stand up, stand up.
And he makes it up to third base. I'm not sure if they're going to score that as a double with an error or a triple.
That time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E.
Yep, indeed, he is getting the double with an E8. So Salomon 1 for 1 on the day. Runners first and second with 2 outs.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Two-seamer down. They've already swapped out Mike Leake. Not sure who this is. Kyle Gibson is pitching for the M's.
That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0 home is
nice changeup. A little early on that one, Salomon. Not too far early. Sat back on it almost enough, but not quite.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a
changeup outside, taking ball 2.
Chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone.
Two-seam, four-seam, slider, changeup, curve. I don't like that mix. Goodness. I mean, I'd like it a lot less if he were actually locating his pitches, but just the arsenal in general is kind of intimidating. Oh, nice slider. By the time I recognized that it was going to drop in, far, far too late.
Hey, let her rip one time. On the bag, on the bag. Pick it up.
And he fouls this one off.
Caught that one.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Another payoff pitch.
But that one's going to be far off into the opposing batter's box, and Salomon is going to get himself the walk to get on base and load the bases here. Top 3, 2 away. Angels already up 5-0. We'll see if perhaps we can pile on even more. Xander Bogaerts coming on. 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts tonight, but hitting .303 on the season. Got a .515 slugging average, which is nothing to sneeze at either.
They've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
There we go.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed.
Swung through that one, though. That's a 1-2 count.
Runners in scoring position. Bogaerts brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 1-2 is laid
high
on
pitch, slider, taken above the zone for ball 2.
He can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Back up the middle.
That one's right through the gap. Salomon's going for third. It's going to score 2 on that play, and Salomon's going to make it safely into third on the base hit from Xander Bogaerts. Makes it 7-0 Angels on top.
You're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Pulled toward right center field.
Clocked that one, and it is going to be caught out there in right field. So Salomon does not come home to score, but he does earn a walk, and the Angels pile on a little bit more.
Number 3. It's the Angels 7 and the Mariners nothing. Stepping in.
1 for 1 tonight with a single, a run, and a walk. It's now 8-0 here in top 5.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Kyle Gibson getting a little bit hammered tonight.
Line towards center field.
Nice, lined it right into center field. Salomon kind of getting the OBP or the singles train going here tonight, but you know, not going to argue with it. The more first bases I get, the more times I can steal second.
That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Certainly beats the last couple appearances that he's had.
Shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Runners going. Pitch outside the throw.
And the throw eats him up again at second base, and Salomon in easily with another stolen base.
Out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
And that's 2 steals in this game. We still need to get 3 extra base hits. I don't know how easy that's going to be.
The 2-1. Hit hard to the right, but
that's going to be foul.
The 2-2. Fly ball to straightaway left.
Cranks that to left field, but that is going to be easily caught by the left fielder, and Salomon must retreat to second base. Bringing up Jeff McNeil for the Angels. Salomon on second. 2 outs, 3-1 count, and the Angels up 8-0 here in the top of the 5th. Slow roller to second base, and easily put out on the grounder. That's going to end the inning.
As it remains an 8-0 ball game. Next for Seattle, Domingo Santana. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the score.
Salomon getting the chance to do some more defense out here. Domingo Santana for the Mariners. Still 8-0 here. This one is not going to be one Salomon can get to, but backing up the play just the same. Next time up, top 7. Nobody on, or 1 person on, nobody out.
All right, your pitch right here, right now. Let's go.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts him with a good
swung through that
he struggled a bit
fastball.
Bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
4-seamer down, taken.
Hey, let's go,
This is Matthew Boyd on the mound for the M's. Nice slider, slow one, way out in front of that one. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and use Showtime on this at bat. I don't think I will. I think it's entirely likely I will get another chance out here. Especially with the offensive production we've had so far. And indeed, here we are. Top 9, 2 for 3 on the night, struck out on that last one.
First pitch of the First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Good timing, just missed it. Chasing SCHNEID on the mound for the Mariners.
That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that.
And he misses
Fastball to the outside, taking ball one.
Hey, plays out one right here.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. One out, nobody on.
Slider to the outside, taking ball two.
Too high.
High fastball. It's now 3-1 count. We can work another walk here if we wanted.
Will be next.
But I really want another dinger. Give me some dingers.
Skied into straightaway right.
That's going, but it's going to be a warning track ball. And Salomon is going to fly out on that one.
Mariners are down to their final out now. And up next,
Tim Anderson now up for the M's. Their last chance out here. Let's see if Salomon can deny them.
now a swing and a fly ball. And
he's got it to end the game. Angels break the skid, take a win off the Mariners in the first game of the series.
Exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, we're coming to you from T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. This evening, an exciting pairing of wild card contenders between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. Marco Gonzalez, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. This last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So,
well, here comes Salomon. He's hitting in the 6th hole tonight. Seattle has got an early lead, 1-0.
He's set. Here it comes. Good
change up low,
him, but it drops a little low for ball
one.
And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that
down.
Oh,
center cut cutter out in front of that one.
They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today.
And that is going to be strike one.
Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Come on, big guy. Let's go, Em. Let's go now. One time.
Change up to the outside. Taken for ball 2.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddy Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddy Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with.
Fouls off the sinker to stay alive, 2-2.
Understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the
chops it in front of the mound. It's going to be a foot race between Marco Gonzalez and Salomon beats it out. It's not pretty, but sometimes you just got to get on base.
So frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised.
Couldn't set in throw-in time to get Salomon at first.
He's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down.
El Chamo does it again. Snatches that base right out from under the nose of the Mariners. And yeah, another defensive misplay here by the Seattle infield. Tim Anderson bobbles the ball on that grounder from Otani-san. That could have been an easy double play, but
I think that was demonstrated right here.
Excuse me. Instead, it just winds up being an E6, bases loaded, nobody out.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take
3-1 count
away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a
takes that strike to fill a count. And takes a walk. Takes ball 4 to earn a walk and walks in a run here. So, a little bit of problems here. Top 2 for the Seattle Mariners and Marco Gonzalez.
And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Drives it out to deep right center field. Giving chase is Henniger.
That's going to get down, and that's in fact going to be a ground rule double to drive in Salomon and the guy in front of him. And that is going to put the Angels up 3-1. Next time we see them, bottom second. Runner on first, or runner on second, nobody out. Angels up 5-1.
Ball out to straightaway right. Barrios is there. 1 out.
They're not going to challenge the arm, even though they probably should have.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense.
And here comes Salomon again, top 3. One out, nobody on.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer up the middle.
That's just going to be a chopper over to second, or to short. And that'll be the second out of the inning.
Stepping in now is
Here comes Meach. Henniger.
Comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
He's got it.
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Salomon makes the running play out there on the warning track to try to hold that runner at first and put Mitch Henniger out. So that's the second out of the inning.
This season, and as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in now for the Mariners, Brendan Drury. He got on
Next up, bottom 4, nobody on, 2 outs. Brandon Drury at the plate.
Heading out towards shallow right. Barrios.
Oh, Salomon misses the play out there.
And this will get all the way to the wall now. He hit the corner and tries for third.
And that is going to be a costly error out there.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a 3-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and
that's unfortunate.
They are going to give him an error, and I think that's
took a bad angle to it and was punished for it. But we got Alex Avila up next. We have the opportunity to maybe atone for our mistake here.
Pulled this one into the air out into right field.
And Salomon backs up, and that'll end the inning. So the error comes back not to hurt the runner, or not to hurt the team, and keeps the Angels on top 5-2. All right, next time out, Salomon top 6. Runner on first, nobody on. Drew Pomeranz on the mound for the Mariners.
First pitch on its way.
Inside fastball.
Fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, double play ball.
That's going to be a double play ball unless Salomon can leg it out. It's unfortunate. Turned a double play ball into just a force out at second, but
it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
And there he goes.
Oh, timed that perfectly.
The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the 1-out stolen base. And we'll give you a look there at the Angels team.
Well, the scary thing, too, is I think Salomon missed a good chunk of time, if I recall correctly. He missed a good chunk of time playing this year. And he's still tied with Xander Bogaerts for the most steals on the year.
Swung on, and this ball
cranked it right center field and out of here.
No chance.
Shohei Ohtani. 431 feet and 107 miles an hour off the bat and gone. Big fly for Shohei Ohtani. And that puts the Angels up
When that pitch was
a commanding
right down Main
7-2.
Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
And Salomon gets himself probably just one more chance, which means we'll break out the showtime on this one. Matt Boyd on the mound.
And that one swung on and missed.
I think it was a little out in front of that one. No, it timed it all right.
Pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Here you go, boys. Let's go, right here.
2-1.
Slider in the opposite batter's box, and that'll be ball 2.
A little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Just off the outside
Change
that
up.
time, laid off for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Fastball down the pipe, but unfortunately, it's just going to be a bobbled ball at second that still gets Salomon out. Domingo Santana on for the Mariners. It's 9-3 in the late going.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season.
Salomon makes the play out there, first out of the inning.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first inning.
And Andrew Heaney gets his next win, keeping him in contention for most wins in the American League. And we get another win on the club.
9-3, the final tally here in this one. The Angels took the lead in the second. A fine afternoon to enjoy our national pastime at Seattle's T-Mobile Park. Today, a notable matchup of playoff hopefuls between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kendall Graveman gets the starting nod for the M's. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
So Salomon a little bit on the schneid right now. He's 4 for 23 in his last 6 games.
Click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Some of that has been bad luck. Some of it has just been, well, I mean, it's mostly been bad luck. I think we've struck out once, and it really wasn't, we really haven't had so much of bad approaches at the plate. We've just kind of gotten, oh, crank that! That's going to fall at the wall. So unfortunately, that's not going to drive the runner in from second base, but that is going to be the extra base hit we wanted. And that'll put runners on second and third with, I think, only 1 out. Yes, indeed. So leading or turning the order over again, Xander Bogaerts fills the count, 3-2.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like?
Well, that's going to drive home a run. They don't even try to get the guy out at first, and that is going to put the Angels up 1-0. JP Realmuto makes a sacrifice play, or no, rather, Bogaerts puts the ball in play, gets an RBI ground out. That's Jeff McNeil on. Runner on third being Salomon, and 2 outs.
Here's a little chopper up the middle.
Chopper up the middle, and Tim Anderson is going to make the play, denying Salomon the run and ending the inning.
Here for the Angels on a couple of hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Angels are out in front, 1-0. And now for the Angels, Salomon Barrios. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat.
Oh dear. Well, we scored one, they scored
give me a
5.
Performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you.
Cutter comes down and in for ball
well
1.
below the zone. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Barrios hits a little over the 270 mark.
Another one coming in on him, pitching him inside today.
You can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Sinker, fouled it off. A little bit out in front.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Caught me mid-blink on that one.
Hey, we got 2.
Another sinker away, taken for ball 3.
Now 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the
he's
gap
going to be running
somewhere,
it first.
he could have a good shot of driving in a
Chops
run,
a sinker
because
down.
The run at first will be in motion.
The next 3-2. And
Another
foul
one
ball.
chopped away.
5-1 our score as we play.
Kendall
the 4th
Graveman
here.
at 66 pitches here through 3 2/3.
On the 8th pitch of
And
the
that's
at-bat
going to be
is
the
the
one that
finally
gets
does it
Salomon
as he
up in the
wears him
zone, and he
down,
misses.
The inning is over. Angels strand 1. Digging in, Domingo
Now
Santana.
it is going to be 7-1. That's Mariners on top. Is that Vince Velasquez on the mound?
Here
I
now
fear it
the 2-2.
is.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Barrios is there to put it away.
Easy
and the
fly
runner will be
ball.
forced
Salomon
to
gets
retreat
to
back
second base
first.
quickly, and that is going to be the second out of the inning. Josh Harrison coming on. Runners first and second. 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
The 2-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes.
Not a chance. That one is well and truly out of here.
Home run.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy.
And now Mitch Haniger comes on to pile on a little more.
He's locked in and ready to roll it there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Robertson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
All right, Salomon on.
Stepping up to the plate,
Top
Salomon
7 runners
Barrios.
first and
The
second with
double
nobody
earlier in
out.
the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Go ahead and use Showtime here because
Outside, quite a bit off the
I'm
plate
eating
that
it
time.
real bad today. I hunger for dingers.
1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Let's turn it now.
Otani over at
A little
second.
early on the changeup.
At first with no outs.
One time.
Come on, Seattle.
Come on, big guy. Hey now.
Nobody out.
Foul off the 2-seamer away.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
Fouled off that one. That looked like I timed it pretty good, but just early.
Let's go, Mariners.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Come on, big guy.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with.
Fastball well outside.
Another 2-seamer down and away, taken for ball 3.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels.
Give me something I can do.
Hit hard on the
That's
ground.
lined through the gap on the right side, and that is going to be Salomon on to first base.
Here as The bases
So it doesn't
will
seem
be
likely
loaded
he's going to
now
get
with
those
still
three
nobody out.
three extra base hits he wanted.
We're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Nobody here, nobody.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball.
That pitch. Oh, here we go.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner. And that finds
That's going to get down. It's fair. Solomon rounding second. Got to hold up at third, but that is going to drive in a couple, and that'll put us on the board.
Spot. You're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
We got nobody.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
With the needed
Mike
order to do
Trout,
the next,
3-2
you
with
probably
nobody out
expect to
here
see
in the
something
top
you
of the
can handle
seventh.
here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Popped up.
That's just a pop up right over first base. That'll be the first out of the inning.
Now in the box, Mike Trout has got runners at the corners here with only one gun. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Hey, hit me a seed right here.
And this is pulled.
Fouls that one off.
Way out in front there. This is line to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner.
Solomon, he's got to make a run for it, but he is going to get in safely and score the run on that sac fly. Mike Trout does his job.
You want to do as an offense, right, is stay
we get some more runs across. We cut the lead down to 6 with 2 1/3 to go. And Solomon is going to get one more shot in a 5-16 game.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, no outs now.
Swing
Nice
and a miss,
changeup.
1-1.
Swung on.
Great off-speed pitch
Strike
right
1.
there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that
fastball
pitch
inside
all game
corner.
long.
Called strike.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, let her rip one time.
The 1-2. Misses for the second.
Ball well outside. Ball 2.
Grounded to the right.
That is going to be a misplay on the part of the second baseman. I would feel a lot better about that if I'd actually got it through the gap. But regardless, we're on base again, so we might as well pad our stats a little more.
For the Angels, the shortstop,
Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw.
They're not even going to bother to try.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Yep.
That was about as easy as they come.
Defensive
right Hard to say whether
indifference.
that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
Runner goes for third. And a step off.
Well, that was a mistake.
Hold on to it as he'll just regroup here.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Getting greedy up here, but
Check this guy out. Let's go.
The 1-2. And the runner breaking for third. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Smith is right there.
And he's going to get doubled off.
Second, and that's a double play.
Whatever, dude.
Just an excellent job right here.
Well, I think there might well be one more game left in this series, but I just don't have the energy for it right now, so I'm going to have to cut it here. Until next time, I'm Tired Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.